In today's video, we look at some of the 7 reasons why you probably have never realized your dream to move abroad despite many years of planning. So these are some of the things that might be holding you back and preventing you from realizing your dream to move abroad. So if you are interested in finding out if any one of these are the reasons why you haven't successfully moved abroad despite several years of planning, you want to stay to the very end of this video because you just might never know. This might be the video that unlocks your plan to move abroad this year. So if you are seeing my face for the first time, welcome. My name is Eva Mtali. For my returning viewers, thank you so much for always coming back to support the channel. You know how we roll here. As you come onto the video, go to the comment section below, say Happy New Year. We say Happy New Year until we can say happy something else like Valentine's Day. Do say hello and let me know where you are watching me from. So without much further ado, in our pursuit of a life abroad, it's disheartening when the dream seems elusive despite many years of anticipation. So it's not uncommon for the dream to remain just out of reach even after very many years of anticipation. I have seen some of you here on the channel for years on end, from when we started in 2018, and sometimes it's because of reasons that are beyond our control, but the ones I want to talk about here are things that we can actually change this year. So the journey is often hindered by some of the 7 barriers that when you address them head on, they can propel you towards realizing your dream of living abroad. So you want to stick to the very end because you just might never know. So the first reason why you probably haven't been able to move abroad despite having the plan is what I call phases of non-permanent satisfaction. So this is whereby you find comfort in temporary contentment, which ends up creating a cycle of complacency. So for example, let's say I am a teacher in Kenya and I have been wanting to move to the US on the J1 visa as a teacher. But so I get, like right now, today is the 1st of February, so most people have already been paid. So now I still have some money, so it gives me some pockets of satisfaction. But when it gets to around 10th of February there, once I am broke, I'm just like, I need to leave this country. I don't like this job, like this job doesn't pay me well enough. And then when the month end comes again, I'm like, oh, at least I have something. Some people don't even have jobs. So this cycle of complacency prevents the necessary steps for a permanent move. So like in this example, if you are a teacher and you want to move to the US to teach, I have done countless videos right here on the channel. I have brought people who have actually moved from their home country and they're now teaching in the US on the J1 visa. I have shared with you guys what subjects are in demand. I have shared with you the requirements to go to the US as a teacher, but somehow some of you have just decided that, you know what, I'm gonna keep staying here. So you want to move, but you also don't want to take the necessary steps. So staying in a job that brings short-term joy but lacks long-term fulfillment, or settling for short-term job satisfaction in your home country might not be what you want to do. So instead, you want to make sure that you take advantage of the opportunities that are available to you so that you can change your situation instead of just getting satisfied with these little pockets of satisfaction that keep coming and going. Number 2 reason why you probably haven't been able to realize your dream of moving abroad in spite of genuinely wanting to is doing exactly what everyone else is doing. So following the crowd might provide a sense of security, but it can also lead to missed opportunities. So dare to carve your own unique path once in a while. So for example, some people may choose a popular career path because it's considered prestigious, but they might not have the personal interest to pursue it. Or some people might opt for the same old destinations abroad. I know like a lot of people that follow me here on the channel are so hung up on going to Canada that they would never even watch any other video that is not related to Canada, and I've seen a lot of it. I share a video here about conference about Canada, it gets even like 100,000 views. I share a video about cruise ship jobs, it gets like 200 views. Guys, make sure that you try and explore the non-conventional destinations that may resonate with your personal circumstance, your lifestyle, and aspirations, and they might be the breakthrough that you actually need to get to where you want to be. I've talked about jobs right here within Africa. I've given you my own personal example. I work in Africa, I get paid in British pounds, and it's a foreign currency we are all trying to look for in these other countries. So let's not just have a tunnel vision of, because everybody else is going to Canada, everybody else is going to the US, I'm not going to look elsewhere. Let us be open to exploring other opportunities. I mean, I shared with you guys here yesterday. If you are working as an executive chef on a yacht, for example, you get paid up to £13,000, and the money comes tax-free. All your utility bills are paid for. Everything else is taken care of. I don't know where you get that kind of money tax-free anywhere else. So guys, so this is a pathway. Like if somebody wants to go to Canada, they could actually work on a cruise ship, get the foreign currency, and then they will get the show-proof money they need to move to the other dream destination. So guys, let's be open-minded. Number 3 reason why some of you have not been able to move abroad even though they want to is because of risk avoidance. So fear of the unknown can be paralyzing, and you need to embrace calculated risks, as they often open doors to new possibilities. So for example, some of you have been avoiding job opportunities abroad due to fear of leaving your family behind. So I've seen sometimes I shoot a video and the first question will come, oh, can I move with my family? And I'm like, can you at least move first and then find out how you can bring your family along, or if it doesn't work out, you can always come back. Have seen people asking, like I do a video before they even watch, oh, I'm 50 years old, can I apply? The other day I shared a conference opportunity and it was 18 to 35 years old, and people already coming in the comments, oh, I'm 25, can I apply? And I'm like, the hell, watch the video. I shared the opportunity for the conference, the AIDS conference in Germany. And before even people watch the video, they're already coming with all their limitations of how impossible it is and all their limitations. Guys, some of you people are fearing to move in new industries. I've given the example of the cruise ship. When I post a cruise ship opportunity, nobody cares to watch that video. When I talk about Canada, the whole world is there. Guys, please, please, please stop being too risk averse. Embrace calculated risks. Recognize that stepping out of your comfort zone can lead to a significantly higher possibility for personal and professional growth. Embrace the uncertainties. Acknowledge that the risk of stagnation far outweighs the risks of the unknown. Like you guys, by now you know I work in Somalia, and I know some of you are always like, oh my God, it's probably dangerous there. You could get killed. And I'm like, my mom died on her bed. Really, guys. So yeah, let's be ready and open to take up the risks. Number 4 reason why some of you have not been able to move abroad all these years, even though you have planned, is because you're not willing to learn, to relearn and learn and all these learns. Yeah. So the ever-changing landscape of life demands that you have to be adaptable. So some of you have completely refused to acquire new skills or to shed out outdated beliefs, which has become a major stumbling block. So for example, for the longest time, I've been sharing with you guys the opportunity in Canada for people who speak French, more than 3 years. If somebody had started on their French classes 3 years ago when I started talking about these opportunities, by now they would have sufficient French to move to Canada and work on a job without needing an LMIA. Some of you guys have seen me talk about opportunities in nursing abroad. You can get a certificate in nursing within 3 years or less. Some of them are falling for 3 exact years, and you have never added even a single course and a single training, even the free ones that are full on the internet. Some of you have constantly been following me for several years. You don't even have a passport. When, like, especially the Kenyans, when the former president was here, Uhuru was here, it used to take 3 weeks maximum to get a passport, but you guys never cared to look for the passports. Now with the current president, it's taking up to 2 years. There's people who 1 full year, they're still waiting for their passport. Some of them, it's coming to 1.5 years. And I started talking about these things in 2018, but people never took me seriously. So some of you have just refused to unlearn, they refused to relearn, they have refused to learn, and it's taking a toll on their move abroad journey. So enroll in language courses. So many of them exist on the internet free of charge. Take up courses on Allison. Take up courses on YouTube University. It is the biggest, realest university in the world. Personally, I share with you guys, I have the other channel, Ivan Tali Finance. Anytime I find a way you can make money online, you can make passive income or any side hustle opportunity, I go and post it there, but nobody cares to watch them. And people are constantly complaining of how life has become expensive and how they don't know how they're going to make even the money that they need for move abroad. And I'm like, yo, guys. So just demonstrate a commitment to adapting to the cultural nuances of your chosen destination. If it means learning the language, if it means taking up a new course, guys, you just have to be open to all this. Number 5 reason that is holding some of you all from your plan to move abroad is mindset matters. Yeah, so a fixed mindset can limit your potential, and you need to cultivate a growth mindset. You need to cultivate an open mindset, embrace challenges, and see failures as stepping stones. So if you apply for one visa and it doesn't work out, it doesn't mean that's a death sentence to you. You can try the next embassy, but just make sure that you do not go for shortcuts. I've talked about how big of a crime misrepresentation is, which basically means fraud. It's not taken lightly. So if it is a course you need to go and do, don't go and fake that high school certificate. The hell, just go and sit the exam, get a certificate. Stop forging bank statements. Take up jobs. There's jobs on the internet, there's the remote jobs, there's business opportunities, there's jobs on cruise ships, there's literally so many opportunities. You can start a YouTube channel like this one. So don't go for the shortcuts. And some of you also believe that moving abroad is a goal that is so unattainable, and all this is because of self-imposed limitations. So cultivate a growth mindset. I've said that. View challenges as opportunities for development and believe in your ability to overcome all these. Some of you fear so much that even by the time you go for that embassy visa appointment, you already been denied because of just your body language. You need to have this confidence that you can do it. Okay, guys, when it comes to doing these exams, like the other day I was telling you that I shared a video about how you can move to Canada as Canada as a nurse. I shared how you can move to UK as a nurse, and I talk about the exams you have to do. So just have the confidence to do those exams. If you have to do them, practice until you're good enough, and then follow through and apply. Number 6 reason why some of you have never been able to move abroad in spite years of planning is ignorance of opportunities. So some of you have just failed to explore and understand the various opportunities that are available and might keep you unaware of potential. Right here, I share so many opportunities with you guys. Like literally, I drop a video or 2 every day, but you guys have just refused to watch them. And not even here only, like even just doing your own research. Some of you have just refused to do your own research, and you have resorted to relying on agents who are just lying to you. You've resorted to lying on those Telegram channels you keep stuck on, those WhatsApp groups, those Facebook groups, without adding with your own personal research. So some of you have overlooked the visa options. For example, the other day I shared with you the green card applications when they were open, October and November. Some even never bothered to apply, and it is free. I've shared with you guys the J1 visa here. I've shared so many opportunities, but some of you have just decided, you know what, I'm not gonna try. Scholarship opportunities are always here. Like I'm literally talking about scholarships here almost every week. I share an opportunity here. I share an opportunity on TikTok, but some people just choose not to pursue them. Networking events. Some of you are not taking advantage of networking events or even conferences abroad that could facilitate the travel history that you might need to move to the next step, that could facilitate the connections that you need to get that job, that might facilitate that invitation letter you need, that might even facilitate that accommodation in your destination country. So actively research and stay informed about opportunities. This channel is one of them. If you are not yet subscribed, you need to subscribe and also hit the notification bell so that every time I shoot a new video, you do not miss out. Attend networking events, attend recruitment events. I have talked about that one countless times here on the channel. Currently, as of the shooting of this video, there are 3 upcoming international recruitment events for Canadian employers who are hiring from outside of Canada. I have shared a recruitment event for cruise ships, Explorer Journeys, happening in March 2024. So guys, take advantage of these events. Take advantage because they're going to give you an opportunity to connect with other people who have probably successfully made the move. When you see me going live here and hosting other people who have moved abroad, watch those videos to the end. You just never know what nuggets of wisdom you could get there. You can also actively research your own, do your own active research of immigration policies, seek out scholarship opportunities, and engage in trusted Telegram group, channels, WhatsApp groups, Facebook groups, and all other communities that uncover hidden avenues that you probably might not have known about. Yeah, and of course this channel right here. Yeah, if you're not yet watching my videos, you are missing out big time. So last but not least, reason why some of you are having trouble moving abroad even though you have actually planned for, is a lack of accountability. So some of us have just refused to take ownership of our decisions, and this is very crucial. If you cannot accept accountability and take responsibility for your actions, nobody's going to take that for you. So a lot of us are so busy blaming external factors rather than holding ourselves accountable, which as a result is hindering our progress. So for example, some people have been blaming the economic conditions in our countries, and which for me, I look at it as a blessing. If you're earning money in foreign currency and the dollar rate keeps going high, that's a plus for you because you're earning in foreign currency, spending in a cheaper environment. So that is something that you should actually be proud of. Some people are blaming external environments because they did not make for not making progress or for delayed plans. I gave the example of passports. People in Kenya have no excuse whatsoever to blame themselves. Anybody who's been on my channel long enough has no excuse for not having a passport, because before the current regime, passports were coming out in a record 3 weeks. But y'all guys, you refuse to get your passports, and now you're blaming everybody else except yourself. So take responsibility for your decisions and actively work towards overcoming any challenges that you encounter. Focus on seeking solutions rather than excuses why things are not working for you. Take ownership of your timeline. And right here on the channel at the beginning of the year, I sat down, I told you guys some of the things you need to be focusing on, what actions you need to take. And as usual, nobody watches that video. I talked about people you should avoid as you plan to move abroad, and all these nuances that comes with moving abroad. But again, you guys don't want to watch those videos. So proactively address any challenges that come and forge ahead with your relocation plan. So recognizing these barriers that I've talked about is a first step towards breaking free from the inertia that keeps you tethered to your current location and is stopping you from relocating abroad. So please address these issues head on, and you will obviously be able to reignite the flame of your ambition and move closer to realizing your dream of moving abroad this year. So guys, I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comments section below which of these 7 was a wake-up call for you, and what you plan to do differently in the coming year. Thank you for staying to the end of this video. I will see you on the next one. Bye.